Step into the paradise for your mind. This is Quiztopia, people, where clever thoughts and last-second realizations, they all live here. So get ready to put your brain on display and literally put your head in the game. Here's your first question. You could wander in these halls for days and still feel like you missed something because this place is basically a museum marathon with better lighting. Which one of these paintings can you see at the Louvre Museum in Paris? Is that the Starry Night, the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, or the Scream? Yes, one of these lives behind a crowd of cameras and a whole lot of whispering. It's the Mona Lisa. Yes, if you've ever seen a room full of people leaning forward at once, this is probably where you're at. Quickfire. Which instrument here is real? The theremin or the echo banjo? One here is played without touch, and that is the theremin. Yes, a theremin is an electronic instrument controlled by hand movements. Across Canada and Siberia, endless rows of dark evergreens stretch towards the horizon under long winters. Now, what biome is dominated by conifer forests in cold northern regions? Is that taiga, savanna, chaparral, or reef? What we're looking for here sounds like a very famous rapper. Yes, it's taiga. The taiga plays a major role in Earth's climate by storing vast amounts of carbon, actually. In Whitney Houston's iconic hit from the late 1980s, one line captures the feeling of being completely swept up by the music and the movement. What word is missing from this lyrics? Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel love with somebody. Is that heat, beat, fire, or light? Oh, what is it? Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh, somebody who loves me. Ah, I love it, Whitney. What we're looking for here is heat. Yes, is one of those lyrics everyone knows the moment it starts, and it's all about hitting that high. I want to feel the heat. Before he reshaped Europe, his story began far from the great capitals. Where was Napoleon Bonaparte born? Is that Paris, Corsica, München, or Jersey? Actually, the island's political status changed shortly before his birth. It was Corsica. Napoleon, he was born there in 1769, very shortly after it became French territory. Woo, you players are racing through this quiz. Here we see the leaderboard halfway through. Who will end up being the winner in today's Quiztopia? We see the top three with some nice scores, but remember, there are 5 questions left. Before a game is officially released, some players, they get early access to help test things out. What do game studios usually call public tests where a game is released before launch? Is that a final build, a beta, a DLC, or a post-game? It is a playable game, but everyone knows that it's still a work in progress. And that is beta. Yes, a beta lets developers gather feedback and fix issues ahead of the full release. In early cinema, things were kind of quiet. Yeah, but which one of these is not a silent movie? That Nosferatu. Gone with the Wind. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, or Battleship Potemkin. It's the one here that has dialogue and sound is Gone with the Wind, released in 1939. It ran for nearly 4 hours, yes, and became one of the most ambitious sound films ever made at that time. The disc arcs and someone dives for glory to catch it. Now, in what sport do teams pass a flying disc to each other and then score by catching it in an end zone? Is that disc golf, dodgeball, ultimate frisbee, or handball? No refs, no helmets, just pure trust and teamwork. We're talking about ultimate frisbee. It was invented in 1968 by students at Columbia High School in Maplewood, New Jersey. Quickfire. Humans share more DNA with bananas than dogs. True or false? This claim, it oversimplifies genetics. It's false because DNA similarity, it depends on context, making this comparison very misleading. Humans, we can pick up a coin, we can tie a knot, or tap on a tiny screen. That level of control, it comes from one special feature. Which body part gives humans precise pinch grip control? Is that the arm, the wrist, the palm, or the thumb? Yes, one thing here makes fine controlled gripping possible, and that is, look at that, the thumb. Yes, the human thumb, it can touch the tips of other fingers, creating a precise pinchy grip. It is time for the winners! Yes! You stacked up on correct answers. And these players right here are top 10. They were the fastest to clock in the right answer, and so correct you were indeed. That is how you do it. Well, no one did it better than our top 3 and our number 1, the quiz star right here, taking home, yes, the big prize. Very well done, but we have more. That's right, there's more winners here in Quiztopia. It's time for the wild card winners. Oh, and so wild they are indeed. They got a couple of questions right, and therefore they end up with prizes at the end of the night. That's what we love to see here in Quiztopia. Congratulations to our wild card winners. Oh, you love to see it. Very, very well done. Way to power through, people. Hope you gain some knowledge. Maybe you even gain some confidence, okay? Pay attention to the world because everything you see and hear might end up in Quiztopia. Good luck.